with another hit. It is episode 59, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready for this week to begin.
How's it going, man?
Good, bro. Good. How are you?
That was a catastrophe. I kicked my can of water over. There's just water everywhere.
Wow.
I mean,
You're so fucking clumsy.
It's near no electrical, so it's fine, but that's just...
wow.
We're just going to have to deal with that. We're
going to have to.
We're flooded.
Hey, that's fine. Don't worry. As long as we got each other, we'll get through it. Yeah, exactly.
I hope that doesn't ring true for the rest of my life.
What? What do you mean? As long as we're together, we'll get through it.
It's just me and you. No one else is coming to help.
Wow. Wow. Do you need anyone else?
It'd just be nice to have some backup, you know?
Well, I don't know about anyone else, okay? I can't talk for them.
I like the faith you have in our partnership, though.
Always. You have to. Like, this doesn't work without that commitment. If you're just going to be thinking that you're going to be doing shit, you're getting nowhere. We're going up.
That's words of wisdom right there.
And don't you fucking forget it.
How have you been?
Yeah, not bad. You know, chilling.
I'm trying
still
to think.
The last time, Japanese.
You're still trying to learn Japanese?
Yep. Going
Hit me.
steady.
Hit me.
No, I'm not hitting you.
You got to give
nothing.
me one word.
What do you mean, konnichiwa? There you go.
That's a cop-out.
What do you mean that's a cover?
Tell me a word I don't know.
Doso yoroshiku.
Okay. There
That's
you go.
a few words, actually.
You've done it.
There you go. That's a few words mixed in one.
What does that mean?
Nice to meet you.
Koijina.
No. What?
I'm replying.
That means hello.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Oh.
That's a conversation.
That's a 2-sentence conversation right there. And then you just walk off.
We could pretend to be fluent in Japanese to someone walking past us at an average pace. Like, if they just walked past us, they heard that exchange, they'd be like, yep, just two people having a conversation in Japanese.
So how'd you say hello? Go on.
I don't want to say it again because
you need to know.
I have problems speaking the English language. So,
but you need to know. You got
Koijina?
No.
Hit me.
Konnichiwa.
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 Yeah. I think I put like a UGA at the end. Jua. And I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. But I've never attempted to access the Japanese language, so I don't feel too, like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to put a bit more research into how they pronounce things. There's nuances to every language, and I don't understand the Japanese language at all.
Then nobody can understand it. I'm trying, you know what I mean? That's all I can do.
What's, why are you learning Japanese? What is your area of interest there?
I want to go to Japan.
Okay. That's a pretty good motive for learning Japanese.
Yeah, I mean, also it's like one of my favorite places. I've never been, but the way it looks, plus I'm big into anime, so most of it happens.
You want to go to Japan?
Yeah.
And speak a load of Japanese with a load of Japanese people.
That's right, yeah.
And live it up.
You could say that.
You see yourself living it up in Tokyo, is what you're saying.
That's right. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm down.
Why are you laughing then?
It's a cool image. Like, it's like in a TV show. If you have, I've got a picture.
TV show?
Yeah, I've got a picture in my head of you, like, you know, in Tokyo. That's a funny. That provokes a laugh for sure. I'm there too. I'm kind of like off to the side, like looking at you, like, there he goes again.
You're the one taking the video.
I'm like, there he goes again, you know. Don't matter where we are.
He's walking.
LC or Tokyo.
He's walking.
He's dancing. We need to speak to Max about making I need to realize you need to be motion captured, dancing. I want to see that in a game. Like you as an NPC, like just locked in position. Like that's all the NPC does. It's just like dance, like in a club or something.
That's gonna take, some pretty big bucks for that.
When I see you dancing, if we're at a bar or a club, I'm never at a club, but if we're at a bar and you start dancing, or anywhere, you'll dance anywhere.
Yeah.
In my head, it's like a file on a computer runs. It's like a script in a game, like character input, dance sequence activate.
I see something similar in my head. It's something like start. You just press. It's like you're pressing start, and then we're going. And then sometimes I don't even like have a song in mind. It's just like my body just feels like moving around. Maybe that's something else. Who knows?
You definitely tap into something in that moment. It's inspiring to see.
Maybe it's the music, like the ambient music, that maybe I'm hearing something that's like, oh shit.
It's like your nervous system gets taken over by like the funk. It's like something gets up in you. Like
up in you. They're using me as a fucking ventriloquist dummy.
It's like a puppet.
Yeah.
Or like a possession. Something, I see it happen in real time. You can't resist it. It's not voluntary.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's something else.
It's almost like an affliction, like an illness.
I got a curse, mate.
There's a thing about that. There's like a medieval village that couldn't stop dancing or something like that. I'm not fucking around. Yeah, I'm not joking.
No,
wait.
Let
me
do some research. Do some research.
What do you type in for that?
What the fuck? I don't know. You're the one telling me.
Dancing Mania. Dancing Mania
Village.
Plague. Yeah, there it is. 1518. The Dancing Plague of 1518.
The Dancing Plague of 1518.
Okay, just hear this out. I must have read this before because it says the dancing plague or dancing epidemic of 1518 was a case of dancing mania that occurred in Strasbourg, modern day France.
Strasbourg.
In the Holy Roman Empire from July 1518 to September 1518. Somewhere between 50 and 400 people took to dancing for weeks. You lived that in a past life.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. That's where it comes. I was one of those people. The
outbreak began in July 1518 when a woman called Frau Trophea began to dance fervently and uncontrollably in the streets. They kept up a constant dancing for an entire week. Soon, 36 others joined in. By August, the dancing plague had claimed 400 victims. Dancers were beginning to collapse. It is said that some even died from a stroke or a heart attack. No one knows what caused this reaction, which meant no one understood how to remedy it. By early September, the outbreak began to subside, when the dancers were sent to a mountain to pray for salvation.
What?
Oh my God.
Why couldn't they stop? What? See, this is some voodoo shit.
So this is pretty much
voodoo shit.
Just confirmed what I just said, that you are susceptible to being possessed by the funk.
Yes.
I see it. Earth, Wind and Fire comes on. Your nervous system's taken over.
Yeah, that's it.
There's almost a part of you, I see it in your eyes. There's a deep part of your subconscious that's like, help me. I don't want to do this.
Why does my body keep going?
It's like that Rick and Morty episode where he turns into a kid. Rick turns into a kid, and then he like starts writing songs that are like, help, I'm an old man trapped in a young boy's body. I'm dying in a vat. I see that when you dance.
Wow. That's crazy.
Just a glimpse of that, though. It's mostly a real positive experience.
It touches something in my soul.
What if that happens again?
I'm telling you, this is some alien shit. They were like, you know what? Let me see how long humans can go by dancing for weeks. But then they get taken for salvation, and it's like...
That's so funny that they were probably just taken to that mountain and, like, chained up against a wall for, like, weeks. And, like...
Trying to stop dancing, but they can't.
They, like, take them down and, like, see if they still danced or not. And then, like, no, put them back on the wall for, like, another 2 weeks. Still want to dance? Get back on the wall.
Yeah, that sounds horrific.
I think you could start. You could start. You have to be careful.
Shut up.
When you're out there jiving around like that, because you might cause dancing mania. You might incite another dancing plague.
Oh my goodness.
Which, you know, this country's in shambles right now. It's the last thing we need. Outbreaks of dancing plague.
You have to quarantine.
Pandemic 2. This time it's the dancing mania. That'd be wild.
That would be a wild ride.
You have to isolate just in your home dancing on your own. And you have this like awful urge. You're like, I want to be with others doing this. Like, I get this
so then you stop yourself. You're like, okay, cool, yeah. But then nobody can get out.
Hey, the thing is, that's in 1518.
Yeah.
So it's not even like they'd be like, had headphones and like listening to music. They were just dancing. That's even crazier.
Why did you think at first they would have
No, because
headphones? You're like, oh, yeah.
Just when you picture people
it's like you had a realization. You're like, wait, that's 1518. They didn't even have music.
Yeah, but when you picture people dancing, obviously there's like music. Like, and I just realized that they were just dancing. Like, that is great. I'd be worried, actually.
Yeah.
Because you dance when there's music. But if you started dancing sometimes you dance when there's no music.
I dance when I just told you.
You're on the verge, man.
I literally told you that I like, sometimes I don't even have like a song in my head. I just dance.
You have to watch that.
I'm bringing it back, mate. I'm bringing it back.
It's actually a real bad thing. You have to that's something you have to keep a real close, like, if you're
making me worried now.
If you're ever at home dancing with no music, just stop.
Shut the fuck. At least I'll be in my house.
Yeah, you're gonna ring me like, I can't stop dancing. Help.
I mean, I'll be dancing, so what?
I wouldn't
be able to ring you.
I wonder what the NHS procedure is for dancing mania.
Why don't you search it? See what happens.
I'm pretty sure there's not going to be.
I'm telling you, there's some voodoo shit. There was some hypnotic shit like dance.
Dance is definitely a trance.
Somebody told them like dance till you die, and then they're like,
well,
fuck.
I just had a thought. Maybe they were hearing music. And they all tuned into the same. It was just some shit hot on fire shit.
It was the best music I've ever heard.
Yeah, and like they were looking at everyone like, you're the idiots. Like, if you could hear what we're fucking hearing right now. And the first one to do it, like you start dancing, and then you see someone else that's doing it, and you're like, can you hear it? What I'm hearing? Like, you start singing it a little bit, like, yeah, I'm tuned in too. And then you will start dancing. And I mean, that would, especially in 1518, because that's a grim time period to be living in. You know, medieval village, everything's covered in mud all the fucking time. You're eating like loam.
Pig fat.
The two things we said were just completely wrong. But yeah, that sort of stuff. So dancing at Brighton, the whole thing, it'd be lit back then. Getting lit back then.
What would they be dancing like?
The equivalent of getting lit back then would be to go to like the tavern, I assume, or like some sort of like old style pub thing.
Yeah.
And I guess you get drunk, and maybe there'd be like a guy with a lute, like a small guitar thing, and like some dude slapping a box, probably, like something like that. And that you can get lit with that if you know how to work it. I'm sure there was some rambunctious nights in medieval pubs, you know, like.
But I bet they were mainly done with like 2 people, the dancing though.
What, in the pub?
Yeah.
I don't know. I bet there were nights when, you know, when we go to Cornwall and we see that guy Bob Love.
Yeah. Bobby Love.
It's going to be like that. But like 500 years ago.
What if we make it a film? There we go. Another one to the fucking rack.
What? We go back in time and get everyone lit.
Dancing Mania. The start of Dancing Mania. But like, maybe a better title. I don't know. Dance Till You Die.
Go on.
Dance Death. Triple D.
I would pay money to see you in a room with like film executives, like people that like, you know, you pitch the film to them and they fund it and like make it happen, and you like giving ideas. Triple D. Dance D. Like. That would be funnier, I think, than any film that we could possibly make. I think that we should just
make that sketch.
Put you into the entertainment industry.
We got it. That's a good bit of, you know.
Let's just see if
information.
If everything's hunky dory.
Wow.
It is. We're still
rolling.
We're still rolling.
We're patching it up.
It's lights, camera, action.
Oh shit.
All the fucking time.
And we're fucking moving. You know what? We
can go wherever we want.
I'm gonna hit this.
It's just a Saturday night with a czar.
A czar.
Some drinks.
Huzzah!
Good friends. Good conversation. What more can you ask for?
Money.
Friends. A purpose. Quite a bit.
Aliens.
Look, it's fine. I really appreciate this piece that you got me. It's quite symbolic, you know.
You're welcome, bro.
What was going through your head when you... Where did you get this?
Italy.
That's even crazier.
Rome, yeah.
This comes from Rome. This has the touch of the...
That's what I'm saying,
this has got
bro.
The Pope. It's got Knight Templars all over it.
Yeah.
For people that are just listening, it's a... Martin went to Italy. Your grandmother lives in Italy. So you go...
Correct, yes.
You go there a fair bit. And he returned one time with what I can only describe as a goblet. Or a what chalice, but there's something really obvious that I'm missing, like the Holy Grail. It's like a Holy Grail-esque vessel for drinking, and it's emblazed with Knights Templars all over it, and then like Gothic, I don't know, imagery all over it. I'm drinking wine from it now.
How is it?
It's what?
Is it metallic or what?
No, I can't taste. It's the metal inside, and it's a completely functional drinking vessel for sure.
Good.
And it's something to look at, you know. Something for your kids to go home and talk about.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's right.
On the car drive home.
We'll be like, yeah, that's Uncle Martin's. He got me that.
Uncle Martin's.
That's me.
Uncle Martin's Holy Grail.
That's right.
That's gonna be.
Honestly, I saw it and I thought, of the holy mountain, when I thought of that, then I thought of you. And I was like, yes.
That's a nice callback for long-time listeners, you know.
Yeah. Correct.
I mean, I appreciate it so much. You always you always bring me funny things back from your trips from around the globe.
I prefer gifts to be like spontaneous. It's not some like I want you to get me a gift because you thought of me because you saw this and you're like, I'll get you this. Not because it's like, it's a certain time and you need to give me a gift.
You got me a pack of cards with people having sex on them from Amsterdam once.
I did, yeah.
I've still got those.
I do? Nice.
Yeah.
That was a while ago as well.
Yeah, they're particularly vulgar depictions of people having sex. They're really aggressive. They're not like appropriate for any setting other than like me and you having a game of cards and laughing at them because of how ridiculous they are. But anytime I bring them out, people are like, whoa. Oh no, let's not play with those. Like,
wow.
If it's the only deck of cards, people will be like, well, we just won't play them.
Wow. That's just gay. What, did you still have the necklace?
Yeah, the orange piece necklace hangs above my bed currently as we speak, along with a selection of other sentimental items.
Nice.
I look at it and laugh.
Why?
I lay there in bed looking at it laughing.
Why? You're like, he doesn't want peace.
It's just funny thinking of you and the peace symbol for some reason. Even now, like just imagining that image on top of you, it's so funny. I need to unpack that. I don't know why that is so funny for me.
Yeah, like, I don't understand.
Ultimately, you are about peace, but I feel like you like war.
When there's need for it.
You're a fighter, you know.
When there's need for it, I'll fucking go to war.
You'll fight for your country.
I'll fight for peace.
You're not going to get called up for the service.
Huh?
I'm jealous. You've got like an excuse.
Wow.
What do you mean? Don't look disappointed. Like, I don't want to be out there with a tin hat and a rifle.
I feel like because of
The autism.
Wow. Really bring that up. No, I mean because of your circulation and your...
You think I can get out of it? Yeah, I'll kick up a fuss. In the physical exam, I'd be like, oh, I've got dancing mania. Like, there's no way I could serve my country with this aggressive bout of dancing mania that I'm currently experiencing.
Dancing mania.
I would fight, I would serve, but on account of my terrible case of dancing mania, I couldn't possibly. Not until it's worn off. I just think I'd be better in the war room, you know, espionage or something. Put me in intelligence. I'm better about, let me scheme. You don't want me on the front line. They put me, I used to play rugby as a kid.
I think that's how war works.
On the back of me being 6'4" and like 15 stone at the age of like 13, everyone was like, you should play rugby. You know, you're a big guy, get out there. And then I'm out there, you know, in the shorts. It's cold.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's happening.
Yo, Will.
Hello, Will.
I am, yeah.
We are.
Will it fuck it up? No, don't worry about it. We can edit it right. Yeah. We're on there, but don't worry. We can cut around this.
Oh no! Wait, I could leave actually.
Come in.
Just grab some shit.
Come in. I didn't tell you I was here. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't tell you I was here. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I do know this, man. My brain's so fucked.
Because we're
J and A.
M.
Jamal. No.
No.
I wish I could say you were close, but
What's your name?
Martin.
Oh yeah, Martin. I was thinking like Jaff or something. Yeah, man. Sound.
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad.
he was really excited about seeing you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Last time I was there, we had pizza.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Oh wait. Fucking hell. I'm sorry. man.
Honestly, don't worry.
Okay,
It's
let me
fine.
just- I'll grab a bit of shit. And then,
Like literally, chill.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool. It's cool.
We're just chilling
How
anyway.
you been?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. It's been a while since I've been down.
Me too, to be fair.
Yeah.
Working a lot.
Been a while, yeah.
Man, this is sick. What's this episode about? Man?
We're literally just like talking.
Yeah. Politics, music.
We were just talking about the dancing plague of 1518.
All right.
Yeah, you heard about that?
This sounds sick, man. Wait, where does this podcast go again?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Yeah.
all of that.
Is
You
it
know
recording
that-
still right now?
yeah.
Oh man. Does that mean I'm on the podcast?
If you're willing,
Oh, what? Can you clip it out later? Or something?
I can edit this, but like
Yeah,
I can edit your appearance
Yeah, man.
into something
It's a good
usable.
bit.
That's it.
But yeah, a load of people just started dancing in 1518
Oh, yeah.
uncontrollably.
Play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they just started dancing, but then I realised there was no headphones back then, so there was no music. They were just dancing, like
It's like,
to
what's
nothing.
that called? Have you heard of 5 Rhythm?
no.
Some like hippie thing. There'll probably be a 5 Rhythm.
Oh,
it's like ecstatic.
You watch
dance.
like Peep Show.
Oh, it probably. It
They,
sounds like the.
they
kind
go
of
to a thing called Rainbow Rhythms, which
Yeah,
is like a
maybe it's that.
freestyle dance.
Yeah, you'd be there like this.
Yeah, and you're meant to like channel.
You look into each other's eyes, but you don't talk, and it's just like, yeah.
That's
like
so fucking weird.
I mean, there definitely is like a trance thing
It's
to
the whole
dancing.
thing. It's a big scene, though. Like, some people need that, like, kind of like.
Say you
yoga.
going?
Hey?
Are you telling us that you go?
Oh, I've never been. No, I've got a friend who goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
He loves it.
I could do that.
Martin loves to dance. Like he'll dance if something has a good backbeat and like a funk to it. Martin will start dancing.
Yeah.
Martin, I can't believe that. I was well off, man. I put a J in an A somewhere, but I was like, no, it's not. I think.
Jamal was the best answer.
Jamal was,
Jamal, I'm an idiot, man.
Jamal was the best thing you could have said, really.
You're living on a fucking night in church around there. What is it?
Where?
Holbrook Road.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Did you
moved
put
from
that
there.
off? Yeah.
Yeah, I moved from there. I'm up near Post Road.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. I just like, because I lived there with a friend of mine, but then he moved to America.
Oh, okay. That's a nice little area down there, isn't it?
It was, yeah.
Did you
Oh,
like
it
it?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
It's out
yeah.
of town, and
Yeah,
that, isn't it?
very much out of town.
Yeah.
So it was a bit like,
Was it like his house, or you were just in on it?
no. Me and him were renting it.
Yeah.
But after that, it was just more like, gotta fucking get my own place to rent. And then now I'm at First Row, which is pretty good. It's not bad. That's the job.
How's the rest of life? What is it?
Something that we talked about today. I started learning like Japanese.
Oh yeah, sick.
That's
Cool
something
culture,
that-
isn't it? In Japan.
Yeah. Plus,
Very artistic. And stuff.
yeah.
And like
They-
family businesses for like fucking 20 generations.
Yeah, that's the years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they're all doing the same thing. It's
Yeah.
pride in what they do and stuff.
So that's why you just go there as a holiday if you weren't born there.
Yeah.
Oh, unless you marry somebody that was born there.
How come you're learning it? Just like, do you know someone or?
No, I want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the culture. Plus,
Yeah.
I'm into anime, so
Sick.
I kind of need to. I need to visit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's like
30,
a
I'm
pilgrimage
like-
if you're in.
Huh?
It's like a pilgrimage if you're in.
That's it,
anime,
yeah.
kind of.
because I'm like, I kept telling myself, I'm like, I need to go to Japan. I'm like, but now I've stopped myself from like going because I don't know. I've been doing.
We'll go.
shit.
It's
We'll-
really pretty, isn't it?
We'll
Yeah.
definitely go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Some
amazing.
people say like going from China to Japan. Like, oh, this is,
If you go when like the trees are blossoming, oh
Yeah.
my god, it's
yeah.
so
It's
it's so
springtime
beautiful.
and stuff,
Yeah, so fucking beautiful.
Wow, and they take pride in trees.
Yeah.
Trees are like
Yeah, on top of that.
respected, isn't
Yeah,
it? They have like props and things to support them.
Mhm.
You know when like you just enter a park in Japan, even like a standard gate here that would be made of like poles of wood.
Yeah.
It's like a beautiful like temple, ritually like designed thing. So much intention put into everything. It is a really cool place.
Yeah, I definitely. Plus, there's loads of like shit that I want to visit just because I love anime, and they just go big on that.
You go to Comic-Con and that? Is that different?
I've been to.
I'm such a fucking.
I've been to one, but then that's about it. I don't normally go, but it's not that I don't like it. It's just like going by yourself just isn't the best.
You gotta have your fancy dress on for it.
Well, no, I mean like just being just there and enjoying that by yourself. It seems like a waste. I'd rather do it with somebody else.
Anime communities like online rather than. Do you have like any Leicester anime crew or like?
No,
Yeah.
nobody that I would like.
Speak to people on like Discord and stuff.
Yeah, but they're from like other countries.
Right. Yeah.
I got one of my mates who also watches anime and stuff. But he lives in Ireland. And I got a couple that live like. I got somebody that lives in Cornwall as well. Like they're just quite far. But fuck it. I need to go one day by myself or something, maybe.
You draw it as well. And then it's like,
No,
that sort of thing, yeah.
no, just watch it, really.
You can draw though.
I mean, badly, but yeah.
Yeah, straight up, like you're good at drawing. I'm terrible, like really bad. You're way better than I am. You should draw more.
I need to. So we can do that thing. I still need to show it.
That's what I was thinking.
Would you be able to find your podcast on Spotify?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Easy.
If you type in "It's Not That Deep, Bro,"
You'll see our faces straight away.
Oh, is that what? Where am I seeing that?
I've moved. Yeah, it's over here, but yeah.
Oh, that's to do with that. Yeah, I thought that's cool.
I mean, we've just done it.
Not that deep, bro.
Yeah.
We've done it like
All in one.
sporadically for a long time, but it's something that like we talk every day like this.
True.
So like there's numerous times when Martin
It's not like every week they'll drop one. It's like when you kind of get.
when we can do it.
Yeah.
Like I've had like a lot of health problems this year that have like really kind of fucked the schedule up for one reason or another. But Martin rings me every single day, and there's always a point in the conversation when I'm like, damn, I wish
That was recorded.
we had
Yeah.
mics. Yeah.
What, have you just known each other for a long time and it's like,
I literally,
that little vibe goes.
I started working at a Papa John's in 2013,
Yeah.
and Martin worked there. And for a year, we worked together. I delivered, and he made the pizzas.
No.
Yeah.
And the
It
boss,
sounds like a fucking like stoner comedy movie.
yeah. We should fucking do that.
Trust
Ooh,
me, you
like
could be a good,
a
like-
fucking biopic or something.
You look like different but cool. Like,
Yeah.
You got your individuality.
Jay and Silent
within
Bob.
the duo, like,
Yeah. It's fucking sick.
the boss
yeah.
of that the boss of that Papa John's, it was like failing, and he just left and went to India, and we just like ran it for like a summer.
Yeah,
Like, we-
for a couple of months. Yeah, he was just gone, and we were like,
So you like you know the pizza industry. You had to set your own thing. Isn't it?
no.
Well, there was a
I like.
It's on pizza, isn't it? Because of those two toppings are minimal.
you were good at doing the.
You
Yeah,
go around
yeah.
festivals with
I
the
can,
pizza van
I
and
can,
stuff.
I can make them, but like it's the dough was already made
We could
for
sort
you.
the wholesale stuff. Don't worry about that. I'll
It's-
sort. We got contacts for all of that. You just make them.
Don't think so. I mean, yeah, that'll be fine. I can make them.
There was a big leaderboard in the back of like a screen that had all the Papa John's in the country and which one was performing the best.
Are they franchised or are they all Papa John's? Like you work for Papa John's, or that's like
I think it was you work for Papa John's
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing.
Nah, so it's a franchise. Like
so is
they
it
buy.
they-
Was that
they
Jat's
use the brand,
franchise?
But then there's someone who owns it privately and they give a bit of money to Papa John's just for using their name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's what he did.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
just using the name,
They've
but
still
like
got like a leaderboard.
Yeah.
Like
Just for incentive, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we were consistently
at
the bottom.
Right.
There was one Monday.
Yeah.
There was a.
It was like
It was like
80, 90. Like, there was a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Right, I found it,
We were.
This
There was
is
a Monday.
episode
that
59.
We had one order, right?
Yeah.
One order the whole night. It was like 8 hours of working. And this one order was across the street from where the Papa John's was. And
Where was this? Not that A47?
Hinkley.
No, Hinkley.
Oh, in Hinkley.
In
Yeah.
Hinkley, yeah, in the centre of Hinkley.
Wait, you from Hinkley?
No, but I used to live in
I live in Croft.
Ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I grew up around Hinkley. Yeah. So yeah, like, I finished a year working there, and then I did 7 years in a factory,
Right.
and then I left, and then came here and started working for the NHS.
Oh, you're in hospital, yeah?
No,
What are you doing? Yeah.
no, I work from home.
Oh, yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, it's all right. Pays the bills, but kind of boring. You know? Yeah, it's not something that I want to carry on long term.
Yeah.
You got Todd off this week.
Are you all your podcast audio, or do you want to do like with films?
Oh, we're filming now.
Oh, yeah.
We're filming now, mate.
And it's got the like
So like you. So that's all you need. Decent phone. Can get it done.
that's like 4K. And it's got the fisheye, so like it's got the wide angle of like the whole room.
Yeah.
Even like the door and like the
What's that then? An iPhone?
yeah, it's a 15. I think the 16's just is the
It
one.
looks fucked up, but it's a fancy phone. It's like all fucked around all the lenses and shit. But
Yeah, I mean the
I can
screen.
say that on camera.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Pro.
The screen works like so. I never look at the back really, so I never really think of it as fucked.
Yeah,
You know. But yeah, I mean to be fair, I've filmed the podcast on whatever I've got to hand.
Yeah.
Some weeks it's on a
It's
camcorder.
just about the content, isn't it? Rather than-
As long as I remember when podcasts, I got my first iPod Classic in 2004,
Yeah.
and they were called podcasts. This isn't actually factually accurate, but iPod and podcast, the synergy there, and Apple were pushing it hard. Like,
Really? Way back when?
Yeah, way back when.
You've got a claim to the title podcast.
So I've just been listening to podcasts since like 2005.
So you've got better and better, basically.
And the original thing that was dope about it is, you know, Blink 182.
Yeah.
They're just split up, and obviously when a band splits up, there's all these like rumors and stuff. But the bassist just started doing podcasts, and he was like really like open about like where he was at in life, and like it was an insight
That you wouldn't usually get.
you'd never
Yeah.
especially like early internet days and
Now
stuff.
it's standard, isn't it? All these behind the scenes videos and
Yeah, and I just feel like in 2024, everyone tries to like over intellectualize what a podcast is. Like, there's always like an angle and all this, like loads of this sort of. Obviously, you need light for stuff to look good, but like, me and Martin have a phone conversation every day,
Yeah.
and there's always some.
That fucking scared the fuck out of me. What was that?
Got to the end. Wait, it's not still recording.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
The whole time.
we've been telling you it's still recording. We haven't stopped it.
Right. I'm gonna take my guitar and go home. Oh man. Yeah. Girls can chill all the time. Like, you make music, no? You just sort of chill.
I chill, but
Well,
sometimes
I would say that Martin is like, for sure, like an inspiration. Like,
Yeah, he's a good energy.
if I'm like
Oh, thank
working on music, he'll like voice. He's a great sounding board,
Yeah.
and you're an appreciator of music, and it's great to have. I know what Martin's into, and if you know I'm working on something that's in that realm, it's great for his like input.
Yeah, I try to give the best. If I will always tell you if I don't like something.
Yeah.
Like I don't have any.
You'll be like, oh, that's a bit wild.
Yeah.
Like without any malice in my voice, other than like I just don't.
Blunt truth, kind of.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not.
You want
I'm
it
not gonna-
to be fire.
Yeah.
Like he wants.
Yeah, I want the fire. I'm like,
What
I'm doing
stuff do you
everything I
listen to,
can.
like,
Huh?
What kind of music do you listen to? There's all sorts.
Oh, I mean,
Hip hop, trap.
Yeah,
Mostly.
trap music,
Okay,
hip hop,
yeah.
rap. Yeah. That's
You guys been following the Kendrick Drake beef?
We can't do this because like I'm Kendrick and he's Drake.
You're not Drake, right?
I am, yeah.
When,
His opinion doesn't matter.
Oh wow!
I think we've both respectfully, we don't talk about it because we know that it's going to be an argument.
It's gonna be something that's gonna be discussed, and it's not gonna end
I'm
well.
questioning whether you've been to the depth of Kendrick's music properly.
No, he doesn't understand the full scope of what To Pimp a Butterfly is. No.
Like, proper with the nice speakers and
No.
What's the breakdown on it?
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I have heard the album, but like, I wouldn't say like I put it on like a pedestal. Or like on my top 5. No, not really.
Like you can hear the stuff that's not perfect in it, but it's almost like
like
someone being so like honest and trying their absolute hardest to craft that thing. And
I liked his unreleased album.
Yeah.
I like that as well. Yeah, Untitled. Yeah.
And you like Levitate, don't you? You showed me.
It's number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Levitate,
yeah,
levitate.
Yeah.
Jigger. Ooh.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah.
That's so it's not like I'm not fucking hating on the guy,
No.
and I've said to him like it doesn't matter. I wanted it to be they're beefing and then they get together and make a fucking fire album.
10 years.
Yeah.
I know.
He's baited him out of the cave and now he's been...
He's got him. He's fucking...
Honestly, he's absolutely destroyed him.
He's dragged his balls across his face. It's outrageous.
Like wrapped him into fucking... Obviously Drake, I don't think you can kill his stardom. Like he'll probably... Unless some dodgy shit comes out about him, like abusing.
Will, this is the most base take that you've got it. Like
honestly,
yeah.
I've been following this.
You fully get it.
I'm a big Kendrick fan, but like, and admittedly, I've not listened to like Drake's whole back catalogue, but I've heard it. Like I can't. I listen to them.
Think of how Kendrick has ended the whole thing. Drake's whole thing is about like, I get numbers. I might not have artistry. I'll give you.
No sales in that.
Yeah, and then Kendrick's ended it with "Not Like Us," and it's fucking the song of the summer, and it's like #1 for like so like he's dragging his balls.
In 1 week.
He's dragging his balls across his face.
Yeah.
There isn't nothing that I could do.
What about Drake's ghostwriter? When he says your best works of light type, and it's like
the thing is, I don't.
Mine's a classic. You ain't got one.
You know what, I've been saying to so many people lately, you've been following the things. I'm like, oh, fucking that, what are you into that?
I'm done.
The first person, or you two both, like you're aware of it at least.
Yeah.
Euphoria, I got goosebumps. Like it's so well constructed.
Yeah.
It's
it starts so gently with all the music.
When he's I hate the way you walk, I hate the way you talk. He says it the first time, but then there's a beat switch, which is slightly more nefarious than the first beat, and he comes back round, and when he says it again, I hate the way that you walk. It's like he's doing a victory lap or so.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I've had that feeling with Kendrick when I first heard N95. I don't know if you've heard that.
Yeah.
Because I just can't believe.
Some people don't like that album, but I thought that album...
They're not ready.
I was at that time, it hit me in such a way.
They're not ready to hear
That Mr. Morale was like crazy for me. I was like crying.
That song where he's arguing.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And but the people, like
that's one of the best songs, isn't it? Alchemist.
It's incredible. Drake,
Yeah,
but like people like Drake's audience aren't ready to hear that level of like psychotherapy.
Yeah.
Like they're.
Oh man. Even Drake misinterpreted. He tried to use those lines on like
about the child abuse.
Yeah.
And it's actually
you got abused. You don't even listen to the song.
You don't, and that is the epitome of the dissonance that's occurring between the two fan bases.
What do you think about Drake being a culture vulture, like going around fucking signing people, like stealing their clothes and shit, getting people?
Again,
Martin,
I've not even said anything. You guys have gone in, and I'm like, let it happen.
This is so funny. He's like a vessel.
You are the Drake fan, man.
I know, but like I don't look into this stuff, and he will tell you that like
you know what, you're both right, but you're just in your own thing. It's like,
right.
You're hearing just like, oh, that's a sick like melody, that's a sick beat.
Exactly.
But like this Kendrick goes so much deeper. Like it's like when you're like 60 or something, you'll be listening to Kendrick, like, oh shit, I get
And
this now.
it'll click,
Like, could be like,
it'll
could be
drop.
Like in a rocking chair, like, yo, that's the shit. I didn't realise that.
Probably not. Probably
You
not.
can't speak on what will happen.
There's not gonna be a time when I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, this is. I get it now. This is Kendrick speaking to me. There isn't. There isn't a way.
If I
it's
play-
only because and as he will know, I don't. When it comes to like songs, it's never about the lyrics with me. It's about the beat. I love the beats of songs. So like, it depends what resonates with me. If the lyrics are good, then that song it's better.
Yeah.
But like, if the lyrics are like shit, and then I'm not like understanding them, if the beats fucking slaps, I'm like, okay, the song's fucking cool.
If I play devil's advocate, Drake has some like really catchy songs. For sure,
that's it,
like
yeah.
earworms and like
Good at writing.
he has songs where I like regardless of who wrote it, I like the writing scheme and like the rhyme structure and the way he's rode the beat and the flow of it. I have a real appreciation for that. You like to shake your ass, you like to dance, so like that's your main prerogative when it comes to consuming music. And Kendrick for sure has music that's obtuse, like that isn't immediately gratifying. You have to like give it a chance and hear what's going on. So I can understand your position for sure. But Kendrick is completely correct when he says that Drake doesn't have a single body of work that works as a piece, like from front, a conceptual.
Kendrick's got a problem with Drake like pretending to be something he's not.
Yeah.
He's like acting like a gangster rapper.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts tough.
That is Drake. Though.
That's what he's been saying.
He's hanging out with all these gangsters, like, throwing
Okay.
gang signs and shit. He's got a music video in Compton. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, he's not embraced any of his own heritage.
Yeah,
Which
for
would be
sure.
fine, like, he could have done a load of Canadian shit. Like, not saying it has to be specific to where you're from, but he's just.
He's
like,
also
he's going in acting all cool.
He's
like,
also
I'm this
like
gangster guy.
purchased in his mansion. He has bought loads of hip hop memorabilia, like from the glory days of hip hop. Like he has so many rappers' chains, and he puts them on his
He's
wall.
got that Tupac ring, innit?
Yeah, he's got the
that-
ring, and that has caused.
He's got a Tupac's own ring.
Lots-
Kendrick's like, he's willing to pay double what Drake paid to stop the disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean,
And he
Drake.
bought chains off of Pharrell and then melted them down. Like really disrespectful. Apparently that angered so many people because Pharrell is like Mr. Nice Guy. Like,
Pharrell's sick. Why
yeah.
would you call shit with him? I like that Kendrick calls that out. It's
Yeah.
like, for Pharrell, I'll inherit the beef.
Oh,
I guess, yeah.
I don't like you, call some Pharrell. Yeah, shit, man, I love this shit.
I do.
But like that-
I'm enamored with it.
Yeah, it's been a nice little thing.
Meet the Grahams is the
Oh, that was brutal.
addressing each family member and systematically breaking down.
Alchemist beat, very dark. Like,
Alchemist, yeah. That,
again, he did that.
it's like a funeral march
yeah.
or something. It's
Proper.
horrible.
He's got those eerie beats down.
I think the one that's not on streaming is really cool as well. Six,
In LA.
yeah, in LA, the
Did you
beat.
listen to the one with the AI Taylor, Snoop Dogg and that?
Yeah, I listened to it once. I'm never listening to that shit again.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? And then the one Drake ended it all with, the Heart Part 6, he needs to like remove that. Like that's damaging his like reputation.
Yeah.
It's poor. Like it's
You got two fans here. If I'm
No,
the
this is
piggy in
objective.
the middle.
This is objective.
Martin, it's worth like going into it a bit, or like I could commit to trying to listen to some more Drake, get more perspective. But if you like dug into that, you might find some cool shit. Like
What do you mean?
Just like familiarising with like the music, where they're coming from, why they're writing it. Because it's almost like analysing a Shakespeare script or something. Like there's layers to it, and you can like, I don't know, this beef's been going on for a long time, and they've been like dissing each other, not straight name calling, but for a lot of years.
I mean, I've tried to relay this narrative several times.
Yeah, I mean that he does the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm at a point where like it's beef from people that I don't know, so it doesn't matter. Like, what's my opinion got to do with what's happening with them?
But you know
Nothing.
the lyrics of how they're conveying their lifestyle.
Right. Okay.
So it's like, so you might listen to a Drake song where Drake's rapping in fucking Spanish, acting like he's or some gangster shit, and you're like, oh, that's Drake, but it's not. Like he's an actor first and foremost, isn't it? That was his career. Like he was a child actor, and it's like he's playing this character that is Drake, but like he's not that character, and that's the only thing. Kendrick's from the streets, right, where it's like gang culture. A lot of his family and gangs and shit, and it's all about how real you are. It's like you're valued in these little systems and stuff. Gang culture of like being a real guy who's respectable and like, you know, has like moral integrity, and like you're not faking.
Good
Like,
qualities.
all his music's about that. It's about like, yeah, being real and shit. And I think for Drake to be faking that he is that gangster thing when Kendrick's actually been through it, it's like offensive, isn't it? It's like if I started saying like, oh yeah, I've been in the ghetto, you know, I got some chains and shit and started rapping. It's like maybe not that obvious, but yeah. It's like a bit insulting, isn't it?
That was a fantastic summarization of the situation. No, I know 100% what you mean.
I get what you're saying in that fact. It's what do you think at that point that like I should then be doing? Oh, that's it. I should stop being a Drake fan and just be like, let's go to appreciate just Kendrick. Oh fuck.
No, I think being a Drake fan's fine.
I haven't said anything to do with like, oh, Kendrick's this guy, Kendrick's this. I haven't said anything.
I thought from the start you were saying that like Drake's kind of on top on the beat.
No, I've never said that.
Sorry,
no.
You're just sort of like you like.
I just told him like, like I said, I don't look into this. I'm just in there for the music. I want there to be like, okay, that's beef, but I want it to come to a peaceful thing. Like every time that Drake does this,
Drake's trying to get Kendrick to feature.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that Drake always seems to do that. Like he did that Meek Mill beef, and like after fucking a year of that, he then had a whole album with Meek Mill, and then he did the whole same thing with
like a thing for
the culture.
And the same with like Chris Brown. Him and Chris Brown had beef, and then they made an album together. Like I'm hoping,
beefs, like Pusha T and Kendrick, like Pusha T.
But
that's after I heard the second song, or like when I heard the what the fucking not the LA one, the second one.
Push-Up, the Drake one.
No, the Kendrick one.
Not Like Us.
Is it not like no?
Or Euphoria.
Yeah. With when he's dissing his fucking family and stuff.
Oh, that's Meet the Grahams.
That's Meet the Grahams. Yeah. When I heard that, I was like, that's it. This is not beef.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm only there for the music.
That was after Drake called out Kendrick's family.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What I'd say is, you know, I used to work in a cheese shop.
Yeah.
I was taught a certain ideology there where it's like, know where your food's coming from.
Yeah.
You know, source responsibly what you put into your body. And, well,
your ears
I'm a big believer in this. So like, people, it's a standard that isn't the same for entertainment.
Yeah.
People don't care where their entertainment comes from, but that's a problem because entertainment inherently pertains to people putting their past experiences and, personality into their work. So doesn't then it become prudent to know where that's coming from and have some sort of self-awareness about who is making the art and who they are, because their personality and their morals and, you know, how they are, the life they live is going to be in the music.
I think I feel naturally drawn. Generally, I listen to albums and artists. Like, I wouldn't just have a playlist with loads of random songs on music. Like, I do have some of those, but if I'm just like driving or something, I put an album on.
All right.
It's like I like to get into the head of the person making that album.
Yeah.
And then like the more real that is, so like there's loads of artists spanning all different genres where I'm like, I don't know why I'm so into that, but it's because like you can like feel the story behind it, and you're like, oh, they're being really like vulnerable or real in this, and like I can tell it's not just like loads of like world class hit makers in the room, like
Yeah.
the jammers, like nicest melodies and shit, and slap it all together. And
I'm
get
def-
Ed Sheeran to sing it. And,
Which is why on like that Kendrick's first jab in this, like him going actually open in this beef.
Yeah.
There's a line that I really like. I'd felt it for a long time, and to hear him say it was like cool. He said, "I hope the sentiment's symbolic."
Yeah.
Because he's kind of saying like, I hope what you're talking about in your songs has some sort of symbolic meaning, because it's like sad. Like what Drake, if you listen to a Drake song and what he's saying, and that might be his life.
Did you hear that song with Drake and Cole before that, which he's like retaliating to that, I think, because they're basically chumming up and calling out Kendrick like.
I mean, Cole has just like embarrassed himself in this whole ordeal.
He just apologized. Yeah.
Team Drake.
Well, apparently Schoolboy Q got in contact with Cole and said, you don't want what's about to happen.
Yeah, but like, those two getting all chummy, making good money off of being two of the big. They call it then. Those three are like the big three.
Yeah.
So that's when Kendrick's like. Yeah, fuck you, it's not big three, it's big me.
I mean, that's a ridiculous notion anyway, that those three people are the big three. Like,
I think it's all a bit like...
they're not the
Isn't
people.
It down to, well, to people is sales. Like, to the world is sales, but like...
To a certain
it depends on
the world.
Perspective.
You know, to creative people, it's about art. You know?
Yeah.
And... the product, like what it is, the thing. Selling it and getting loads of people to hear it, that's a completely separate thing, isn't it? Well, like...
Yeah, no, I think Kendrick will, like, outlive Drake. His art will just go down. Like, I don't know, maybe.
Well, I would...
in like 100 years when people are looking back in music lessons, like, oh, these are the guys who were doing it in early 2000s.
Drake might, because he's pinned up against the fucking wall right now. And I'm well interested to see how he responds, because I don't think he can out-rap this situation.
No, he won't. I think he'll ignore it and just drop an album and everyone will forget and his fans will just still buy it. I don't think you could get rid of him completely unless there's like a...
He should sing.
Case or something dodgy
well, yeah, that could get really dark.
Like,
yeah.
But Kendrick saying that it's only a matter of time they're going down.
Before Not Like Us came out, I thought Drake might be able to get out of it if he wrote like a catchy pop song, like Hold On, We're Going Home. That's like he's singing, and it makes light of the situation.
Yeah.
Because in rap beefs, like, I always favor the one who isn't like, I'm a fucking kill your family, and is more like making fun. Like Eminem, like, destroys people back in the day because of like he's taking the piss out of which is like even more insulting than being like saying all the gang stuff. I think.
I think Kendrick got that aggression, but he's also finesse.
I mean, Kendrick is very funny in these songs.
Until he's attacked to then retaliate on that level.
And
he's just gone in and just given his all straight away. He's waited, and then people have pushed him.
And he's not made a single public appearance the entire time.
Yeah, good lad.
Which is outrageous.
Oh.
There's been no official word from any of his, like, nothing. Like,
it's tight-knit.
It's come from the shadows completely, which must be unnerving somewhat, like, for the OVO camp. Although I do agree with Mark.
I love this shit, man.
I agree.
It's all in America, though. Like, that's headline news over there, isn't it? But
you don't hear about it over here.
Yeah.
I think that's gone now over there. The people are still talking about it. That like,
it's died down now.
For sure.
Yeah, it's definitely died down now.
But
like,
it did sort of make it into the kind of
into the what?
into like the public.
Yeah. There was a load of things that people are like, oh, this is all going on because the whole Diddy case and like Diddy's signed to the same label as Drake, so like they need to they needed to take a fucking somebody as big as Drake to have this happen, so like everyone's confused with this, what this is going on the side and shit, and it's like,
do you know about Lucian Grange?
Yeah, Universal Music.
Yeah.
Then, like Universal Music publishes Kendrick's stuff, but then
it's
Drake's label, isn't it? It's like,
well, Kendrick's got a distribution deal.
Yeah, they don't have a saying for it. They still publish it.
Yeah,
and it's like they're kind of invested.
But how do you? That's why I gotta respect the boy because
Yeah.
independent.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty. It's. I don't
He's
know.
like Luke's and Graves and Drake Baby Daddy.
Yeah, and he's like, I can't believe, like, he's contacting venues personally these days. You know what I mean? Like, so he's completely off the Western entertainment system. Like, he's detached from it.
Kanye's on it, man. He's never really missed, has he? Like, I know
They don't want to hear it, Will.
He's crazy, but Kanye's a boss, man. He's like creative genius. Like, he said it, and you'll think, oh, it's cringe, man, but he's right, isn't it? Like,
I don't think he's missed yet.
No, I think every project, even like all that gospel.
You're like two peas in a pod, you guys are.
On this thing, it's like.
No.
We listened to it closed on Sunday before this podcast.
I'm telling you, two peas in a pod right here. You guys should just get together and start like talking best rappers, best fucking musicians. I bet you're gonna be the same with everything. You don't even.
Like
you don't even know. You don't even. Yeah, but like you just love Kanye as well, and you just don't understand.
No, because
you don't understand.
real, it ain't a fan. Like it's not even like a fan thing. Like I feel like it's just real recognizes real. You know, like.
Kanye's just an innovative producer.
In terms of what?
He's always thinking, how can I make something different? When he says he applies what he did in music to fashion, it's like, it's true, like, all these fucking...
It's accurate.
Shit, they just sell out like crazy. They wear a bin bag and then...
This is made of bin bags.
Yeah, like, he's on it, man. He's like...
Yeah. Oh, I mean, there's... I have no qualms with Kanye. I like his music as well.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I like all the music, bro. All the music. Just give me the hit.
You're aware of like the guy that made that,
Right.
Cody.
Yeah,
I mean,
is it a bit of a spin on that?
well, Kanye has a problem with the third episode.
Yeah.
In that it
gets a bit like the downfall of...
Yeah, and he
But I think he's
detached himself.
Probably a bit sour just because he wasn't as close with him. Like.
That is the general
But
consensus.
you can, I think if you're watching it, you can discern that. But just seeing those early clips and shit of Kanye and how he's so... Like, that sent me on a bit of a Kanye rabbit hole watching that.
Well, he's just like
really
always
sensitive.
been like that.
Yeah.
Like he has like the shot clips of him where he like has no fame at all, and he's like, no, like I'm the best. Like I'm killing this shit.
Like, no, I'm gonna be the biggest rapper. Y'all don't know. And then literally just does what he says. It's like a good. It's a good thing of like, follow your dreams, believe in what you believe.
There's a great like real early interview where he's like, if you're a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. Don't like forget about me. And there's another quote from him that I love. It's a recent quote, and he's like, let me remove myself so there's more room for God.
Yeah.
Then why the fuck, okay? Remember starting the episode, and you're like, I appreciate your when I was saying that we need to get going, fucking move forward. Like we're getting there. We're going to the moon and back. And you were like, I don't know, I like your enthusiasm. You need to not like it. You need to have that enthusiasm.
Look,
okay? Don't think about me. It ain't me. It's you. If you're a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself.
we're where we need to be.
No, we need to be higher. Higher.
What with your podcast?
No, we need to be everywhere.
We got a few things.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to spin a few plates.
That's what I'm saying. We need to spin them all at the same time and fucking level them.
It's all possible, man, if you want to.
Exactly. I believe
Me
it.
and Martin have been retaining.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I retain that shit like it's
We've been retaining.
1958. I'm retaining like
How
it's...
long have we've been retaining for a long time?
Yeah.
But it's coming.
I feel like oh man. When I listen to my music, I'm like, this is so sick. I just got to make it sound better. But like the songs are sick. I'm like,
You just need to release.
I just need to do it.
Release. I'm telling you.
Well, no, but it's a fine balance of like, he's got another line that's like, I made 5 beats a day for 3 summers.
Yeah.
Actually think about that.
Yeah.
That's like,
It's a proper
but then you
work
can
ethic.
equate it to like the 10,000 hours thing, you know, that people say, like, frame it mentally how you want, but just fucking do it. Like, make sure that it's like the shit you breathe. But
Exactly.
I only get that. Real recognizes real, and I love people like that. But I get that from, you know, like by the real. I consider you like that, Will. You know, like you're doing your thing, and like you understand.
Did you guys go to Brogan's gig before?
Yeah.
Was it sick?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
mad.
it was really good.
I missed that, man.
There'll be more.
Leeds, and like, oh, fuck, sorry.
Those boys.
We had to drive back the next morning.
I said it earlier this year, but
They're crushing it.
they're gonna have a good year.
Sick,
They're gonna have a good year.
It sounded really good. Yeah, bro, like to produce that, it's gonna be fucking good.
You know, I've known Brogan for a long time, and he definitely likes things a certain way, and he's got to a point where he won't have any compromises about that.
Yeah, like the quality.
Yeah, and just like production.
It's
and
strong.
He's in tune with the funk. He's got the funk. And it's sick to see that Dan and Ellis have a real like unique, the melodic patterns they choose have a very distinct sound to them. I can hear something they've written.
Yeah.
I need to ask them like literally in terms of scales, like what they're doing. Cause like there's something
Really cool, man.
that I hear in those songs that they all share some sort of melodic nucleus or something like that. I think there's a scale they favour or something like that.
It feels like it all fits together, that EP. When I first heard it, it's like,
That's real nice.
How are we gonna get his voice within the podcast? Because now you've been
No,
here
don't
so long.
it's fine.
Don't post it.
Don't post my bit.
What do you mean?
Man, I'm sorry.
You've been here way more than half the show.
Wait.
Don't wait me.
Shit, man.
I've been pondering.
I should have messaged before. Okay.
No, it's fine. I've been pondering this.
Because this is fucking gold. Are you telling me not to post?
Calm down, boy. Well, I'll obviously edit anything. Like, I don't think anything's really been said, but if you know something personal's there, or you know what I mean, like anything can be edited, even what is being said right now, and I go through it all and whatnot. But I can like use the audio that will be captured from the 3 microphones that are operating now, and then use AI to denoise and fucking isolate your voice and then up it. And obviously I'll show you, like I'll let you listen to it before it goes out. But if you're cool with that, like this is
completely forgot that was on.
This has been
Even my takes on shit.
That's what we do.
this
We
has been
forget that that's on, and we just
it's been a
conversate.
dope conversation.
Yeah, man, yeah, no, it's cool what you do. I feel inspired by dipping into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please be a regular
Yeah,
guest.
come
We
chill
can.
one time.
Yeah, exactly. Come chill and do an actual one, and then have a mic, and we'll fucking be chilling.
Yeah.
Just talk about the beef, and then you guys can start sucking each other's knobs.
It's just that it goes so deep, though.
And then you can start talking about Kanye. Maybe we can even start going into the films that you like.
I mean, we're just talking about what's happened. We're just stating facts.
Fair. Yeah. I was painted as like a devil then. I was like, all right, Jesus. Yeah. I'm a Drake fan. What? Fucking let me stab you now.
I like having the two.
What? Wait, I need to understand this. Like, tell me what it is.
I'm like, I've not looked into any of it. I have no idea what the fuck is. All I've heard is from stuff that he's looked into, and obviously I'm like, I just take his word for it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're a liar. I'm like, I didn't look at it, so I'm not gonna.
It's each to their own, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, some people want like.
But to me, I'm like, I don't.
I'm not trying to
I don't care
antagonize
that much.
ever. You know what I mean? I'm just like laying out what the word on the street is. Like that's
that's sick. Yeah, I'm like, you would literally going off of me at once, and I was like, what am I doing?
Nah,
I don't care that much.
For me as well, it's been like new Kendrick records. It's sick.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't drop that often. The whole piece, like, oh, this is sick.
It has.
And the fact that he's
yeah.
just like finessing it as well, and like blitz in it.
That's fair. Yeah.
That was a fascinating interaction. That is a gold interaction,
This is
though.
what I'm saying. Go. We getting all the ins and outs.
Personal.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, it's not
This is how
personal.
people should act around this. Like, this is like decent discussion,
That's
right?
what I want. And then first you calling me Jamal as well. That was fantastic.
It was like either Jaffa or Jamal.
See, Will,
I think I met someone called Jaffa recently.
Jafra.
You've lost
Jaffa or...
all credibility with the hip hop talk by calling him Jamal.
I got the name.
Straight up, it's like, oh wait, you're black, Jamal.
No. Fucking hell.
Will is so not that guy. Like
I know he isn't. It's just funny. Oh god, that fucking killed me, Jamal.
I remember now. I remember you, Martin. We had pizza. I remember.
We did have pizza. We ordered in.
Domino's.
That was some good times.
I was trying to text him.
Yeah. Sexy sax. Oh, you put it back together.
I left him down again though. Yeah. I'm gonna get off. Take that guitar.
No, you go do your thing. We got to wrap this up. We've run over like the time we normally do as well. Like,
Yeah, bye.
You have
Bye,
to
love.
where you just, it's like free flow and you don't.
well, we like
chop it up.
cut off at a certain point, and then like, so there's like this episode that goes up on streaming, and then there's Patreon where you can like pay a little bit and like get the like
Extended
Exclusive.
version.
Patrons.
a few. I have a few patrons come and go,
I
but
want to get that. So.
it's just been so. I've had like a shit start to the year, so like getting the rhythm with it, you need to like keep people engaged and whatnot. So we're hoping to
That's right.
get the ball. We're hoping this is the first of many.
We're moving forward. Like I said, that's fucking headstrong. We're gonna be the best.
Well, I'm gonna get this
We
tooth.
gonna be the best.
Did I even tell I'm getting the tooth pulled out next week?
Oh, you didn't say. That's something else we could.
This shit here.
We've gone over by a bit.
My face at the beginning of the year.
Just push pause. Why don't you pause it?
I mean, we could rap.
We need to rap.
We can rap now. Look, we've done it. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, we've done it long enough.
Okay, well, thank you guys.
Sorry that I've crashed the
No, bless Will Todd. Thank you so much for being
for
here.
being here. Yeah, as long as you're okay with just being in the podcast, because it was great. I love the conversations we've had. So let's fucking keep going.
Yeah, it's down.
Yeah, we'll definitely have you on again. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. I'm Oland, and you know where to find me on all the social medias. OLUND, Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram. Come and find me, Martin.
You know where I am. I keep it real.
That's crazy. Martin has like no place to find him on social media, like at all, apart from his Instagram. Martin Diverge.
Literally, that's all you need.
Will, you got anything to plug?
Not yet. There's an empty Instagram called Will Todd Music, but we might have some stuff soon.
Will Todd Music, you fucking get ready, man.
Peace. Pa 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 pa.
Oh, that's funny, man.